Hello guys, it's your boy here Vic, always sharing the clips of my most interesting activities that I do. And today, guess what, we are on Mount Kenya. Want to do some hiking today and see the far we can go. As you can see at the background, that is the peak. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it. Those are my colleagues there. I want to see whether we'll be able to make it to the cliff just by today, by the end of today. So I'll be posting clips and showing you the progress of how we are doing it. And then possibly also I want to do this because I know you might be having guys out there who want to come for hiking at this place, and probably you get some information about the mountain. Maybe just to start off, they normally say that there are a few kind of diseases that you might be able to get, and one of the interesting diseases apparently they are saying is called acute, whereby when you're climbing the mountain you get so excited and you might even end up getting mad. So I would want to see how that happens to me. Well, not really, I'm just joking. But I think by the end of today, I want to be able to make to that cliff you are seeing up there. And so me and my colleagues will try as much as possible to climb the mountain. And it doesn't look that far. Guides here, they normally say that you can be able to reach the Batian Cliff, which is the highest peak of the mountain by duration of 4 days. Well, that is due to acclimatization. So as you're going high the mountain, you experience different weather change and all that, and if you don't let your body adjust to the change, then it affects your body and probably you can even get sick along the way. Well guys, welcome to I don't know what number of part of my clip. Forgive my ending because I apparently have a very short memory space in my gadget, so I can't cover much and I can't tell when my space is almost filled up. So but I would want to ask you, to request you that you kindly try to but subscribe to my channel, to give me a thumbs up, and also you can comment at the red button that you see on at the bottom right there, and I'll really be happy. I really appreciate, and I promise to be posting interesting clips of the places that I visit, of the things that I do, and I hopefully maybe some of these clips might be of use to you. So we are still trying to reach the peak of Mount Kenya, and apparently we are now very close to reaching the peak, and probably if I can show you, that is the peak we are talking about there. You can see how clear and closer we are now, and those are my colleagues you see there. And well, the clouds, unfortunately or fortunately, it has the clouds have moved to the right side of the cliff, and so we are able to have a very clear shot of the peak of the mountain. And it is so interesting that we are almost here. They say 21 kilometers. Well, one thing that I'm not going to guarantee you guys is that we will not be able to reach at the top, because there we have to do some technical hiking, of which I really don't know how to do that. So I'll just try to get as close as I can and take some few a good video for you guys to see, and possibly maybe you can just make arrangements, and when you come for your vacation in Kenya or to Nanyuki, maybe you can just try to spare some like 4 days and see whether you'll be able to reach the Bastion or something, mountain, the Batan, I don't know, peak. I've even forgotten the name of the peak. Let me ask Mr. Wanjohi here, who's our guide. Mr. Wanjohi, what is the name of that peak again? The Batian. Yeah, the Batian peak. And yeah, it's always good to ask. So if you reach the Batian peak, you'll enter into the Guinness Book of Record. I'm joking, but well, you'll have achieved something in your life, which is also good for your health and all that. So you can see most of the area here is covered with short grass. We call it savanna, but they call it moorland. I can't see any difference between savanna and moorland, but yeah, and that is the peak. So guys, we are still moving on, and forgive my analog coverage, because now I don't have a sophisticated camera. But guys, I think I want to leave you guys for this clip. Please check my next clip. I hope we'll have drawn closer to the mountain, to the cliff, and also don't forget to subscribe, give me a comment, a thumbs up. I really appreciate, and I'll see you in my next clip. Currently we're now having some clouds covering the peak, so the cliffs are not really visible, but we're still trudging on. Well, the weather here is so nice, that fresh air, we have some fresh water running down, and according to the guy that we are having here, then he says the water is good for consumption. It is even so nutritious, so I don't know, it has a lot of minerals than this Dasani water that I'm carrying here. So you know, the trick is that I want to finish my Dasani and also get to drink water from that well, as you can see. So if I can maybe show you the water here, you can see how clean it is, just dripping from the top of the mountain. And well, I might say that I'm tempted to, you know, to have a sip, but I have to finish mine first. And you see now the chemistry that is going on here is that the higher you go, the more dehydrated you become. So it is advisable that as you're climbing the mountain, then you keep on, you know, sipping the water, because you can't notice when your body is being dehydrated. So it's good to have, you know, some water with you. And so I have to catch up with my colleagues, because I was trying to do some explanation to you guys, so, and they are walking really fast, because we want to see whether we can reach the peak in a few hours. So it's not possible, literally possible it's not, but we are still optimistic that somehow we can reach there. They say the distance between the foot of the mountain to that peak, which they are calling Batian, I don't know whether you'll be able to see it, but they say the distance between the foot of the mountain to that peak there, Batian, which is the highest point of the mountain, is 21 kilometers. You can imagine 21 fucking kilometers. But well, you know, the problem is that you cannot go directly to the cliff. So what happens in most cases, you have to keep on meandering, and you have a lot of dead valleys. So looking at it with the bare eyes, it looks as if it's very close, somewhere where maybe you can just run within 10-15 minutes and you're there, but in real sense, it's just illusional. It's illusional. So well, Let me see whether I'll be able to even cover 10 kilometers. If I won't be able to cover the 21, and I better start running. So, yeah. I see whether. Whew, it's so exciting to be here. So exciting. And this is the ground is more of moorland, sort of savanna. And there are a lot of animals also here. You can be able to see animals like hyenas or the team feces. Welcome to come and see your fellow feces. Also zebras, lions once in a while. Waterbacks. What else? Gazelles, antelopes, deers. And most of them are, herbivorous animals, and some of them, like baboons, monkeys. The most common ape family you'll get here is monkeys. Actually, even when you're getting to the entrance at Narumoru Gate, you'll be welcomed by monkeys. Well, I miss telling you this. If you want to do good hiking at Mount Kenya and you want to have also clear view of the cliff. Okay, right now I'm able to see the cliff. You can see it's just right here. If you want to have a good view of the cliff and all that, you need to come to this entrance point that we are using. We have 4 entrances. The first one is at Narumoru Gate, which is the headquarters of Mount Kenya. That's where you'll find most offices. And then now you have some more other 3 gates that you can use. Like this one is called Sirimon Gate. And we have another one, I think the other 2 I think the other one is Chogoria, and the other one I can't remember the name. I don't work for KWS, so you can understand me. But if you want to get clear view of the cliff and you're also good for good hiking, then you need to come to the Sirimon Gate, which is a few kilometers from the Narumoru Gate. Well, it's also advisable that you do the first 9 kilometers using a car, and then from the point where I showed you the house, I don't know whether I captured it, but you'll be able to see it in my first clip. That is where now you start. You're still climbing Mount Kenya, and we are very close to the peak, but apparently we are having some clouds covering the peak, so we're just camping here for a few hours. We wait to see whether the clouds will uncover the peak so that now we can have a clear view. But meanwhile, you can see we have a stream running down. You can hear the sound of water rushing down the stream, and my colleagues are just seated down there. But meanwhile, I wanted to, you can see this cliff here just behind me. I want to climb to the top of that cliff and see whether maybe I'll be able to make it as we wait for the for the clouds to clear. So I'm at the foot of the cliff right now, as you're seeing me. Let me show you again the cliff. This is it. Well, this is at the top of Mount Kenya. I don't know, the guy told me that we're having snakes around Mount Kenya. I don't know, puff adder or something. I'm afraid of snakes. I'm very scared, but being a man, let me collect my confidence. Yeah, and there I go. Okay, so I'm here. I'm halfway the cliff, but the cliff looks scary. Honestly, it looks scary. Oh, it looks scary, but okay. Let me try to maneuver my way up. Okay. And I skip there. So there's something like a ladder here. I think I'm gonna use that to climb to the top, and then see what happens. So there I'm going. I'm almost there. But you can do this, Vic. You can do this. Just try climbing, please. Yeah. And there I am. And here I am. I'm at the top of Mount Kenya, guys. Have a view. Woo! It's so awesome. I can see my colleagues, they are trying to take a picture, a photo of me on top of this cliff. It's really nice up here. It's so cold, but it's really nice. So yeah, it's very cold. So guys, we are just here hanging around. You see that cloud behind me? We are just waiting for the cloud to go away so that now we can have a clear view. So make sure you subscribe, make sure that you follow me on my YouTube channel. I really appreciate that. And meanwhile, I can show you my colleagues trying to make their way up here. But bye guys, I'll see you in my next clip. Oh yeah guys, so in this video you won't be able to see me because I want to concentrate on you and on the mountain. It's so cloudy. We've been camping here for I think 30 minutes trying to see whether we can you see the peak of the mountain, trying to see whether it will clear up, but fortunately up to now we still have to wait. But I'll try to climb down the cliff. My colleagues are up there. Remember the mountain that I told you that I'm going to climb? It is up there. I'll try to come down to the cliff, and basically I want to go to the other ridge. It's so covered with the cloud, and I'm afraid of going there because I think maybe I can meet with some bad animals, but I'll try my best. I see if I'll be able to go. But basically you can see that's the mountain. It's been covered by the clouds, the snow, and I can't get a clear shot. But basically we'll still hang around and try to see whether we'll be able to get a clear shot after that. But on this other side you can see there are these other mountains there. There's that other cliff there. Actually even have a Table Mountain on Mount Kenya, and okay, the view around is so good. Like we have that other cliff there. Probably you can reach there. See whether it's going to be possible. On this other side you can see my colleagues up there. They look so tiny, you can't even tell we have people there. Probably maybe I can tell one of them to stand up. But basically that's it. So the plan here is I want to go down there and then now climb that other side of the mountain. We have a stream running down. I want to try to see whether I'll be able to cross that stream and then now go to the other side of the mountain. So yeah, let me just show you how I'm going to do that. Simply because this is a valley, I can do a bit of running probably so that I reach there as quick as possible. And you can see my feet here. That is the kind of shoe that I'm wearing, so well, that is nice. They are very light and comfortable. But I'm wondering what will happen to me if maybe I get in a muddy place. But so far so good. So the stream is around like 100 meters from here. 100 meters from here. And basically this is what you can be able to see. I'm trying to make my way through these bushy places so that I go down there. And that's it. Here I am. There's the mountain. I'm very close to it, actually, very close to the peak, but you guys, you can see it because of course the cloud covering it. But here, so just here, my colleagues are waiting for me on top of that mountain. So I said, instead of me just staying there waiting for the clouds to clear up, let me try to do an extra mile by covering this ground here. So wow, this place looks nice. But I feel so lonely and scared, apparently. But okay, Amanda is born and dies once in her lifetime, isn't it? So yeah, I need to collect together myself and see whether I'll be able to get to the other side. This is it. You can see some jerks here protruding from the ground. And mark you, this is a volcanic mountain. It erupted. The history is that it erupted from I don't know where, and that's how it is. So yeah, I am here, and I'll see you guys in the next clip. So hello guys. So basically this is the farthest you could make for today. The rest of this area is so swampy, and with the shoes that I'm having, I won't be able to proceed. So we'll plan for another day. But as you can see, the peak of the mountain is just behind me, very close. But we need to go back, unfortunately. And it's been a very nice hiking trip. The weather is so mixed up, a bit cloudy, a bit sunshine, a bit, il fait beau, il fait plus. But yeah, I'm liking the scene. I'm liking the way the place looks like. I can see my colleagues there trying to get a few snaps, a few photos for good memories. This is a stream, by the way. We have a stream here that has fresh water, supplies water to Nanyuki town. So people from Nanyuki, they rely on this stream to get water and everything. And the water is very cold, ice cold actually, but very fresh. You can just drink it from the source, like I am doing. As I told you, it's even better than the mineral bottled water. So no harm at all. It's even tastier than the bottled water. So you guys might want to come and get a taste of this water. The stream, okay, we call it water, but just allow me to call it water. So I think we need to go back. We have covered like 8 kilometers, and that is we are around 5,000, actually not even 500, 5,000 meters above sea level. So basically we are almost to the top of the cliff anyway. I wish I had time. I could have gone up to that top. Maybe I would have camped here for tonight, and then tomorrow I finish the rest of the joints. But anyway, so far so good. Maybe I think we need to go back. If you like my video, my clips, please subscribe, guys. I request you subscribe. Also give me a thumbs up, or just can give me a comment. I've really appreciated. The next of the remaining itinerary will be just going back to where we started, and eventually just going back to our place. But tomorrow we're anticipating that we'll be going to Mount Elgon, and maybe if I reach there I see good places that maybe I can share with you. I'll send the clips, and you guys, I know you really appreciate that. So take care, bye for now. And this is the end of climbing Mount Kenya, and the Mount Kenya itself, there it is, covered with clouds and all that. So from me here, bye bye, I'll see you around.